All right, here we are for another episode of the Vhagest Clue, a Dungeons and Dragons campaign. We start the music over, actually. There we go. All right, time for a Dungeons and Dragons campaign. Here we go. We're gonna make it happen. It's gonna be lots of fun. I'm gonna turn that volume up just a bit there. So, last time on our session of the Vhagest Clue, you guys made your way to Lamortia. You fought off some evil beasts and were assisted by a man named Tristan. Tristan actually revealed himself to you as one of the nobles of the area who'd been trying to fight off a lot of the evils of Lamortia, which is a pretty potent task. However, his arch nemesis was causing lots of problems for him, and while y'all were discussing that, first of all, Perrin found himself falling into an understanding of his past by the means of a book, reading his own story and realizing the fate that had beheld him. And as he did, he unlocked the secrets of his past, but also you also discovered one little boy named Sam who did come find you, and he did he wasn't speaking or anything, but he did come and find you at Tristan's house. And so while y'all were there at Tristan's house in the middle of the night, as Sam was there and you couldn't really get very much information out of him, Tristan was up in his room, and in the middle of the night, people started kind of assembling around the area, and you noticed that they were probably actually bad guys. And that is when some things ensued. You saw somebody come from upstairs in Tristan's room, come down the stairs, and actually ended up fighting you guys for quite a while. Some of the other guys fought y'all. You managed to take down a lot of the goons that he had with him, but he did seem to get away. And the last thing that happened that you noticed was when you went up to check on Tristan, he was barely alive, and he had wounds very similar, if not exact, to that of his arch nemesis. And I have it in my notes somewhere, and we have to look it up in a second. But I think
Hyde, right? Like upstairs was Jekyll.
Oh, you stop that nonsense. That you can assume whatever you'd like about that situation, but one second. Let's see.
Nah,
here.
he's definitely not Hyde. He hated it whenever we would hide.
Let's see. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I lost those notes. That's insane. How does that happen? This is the one session I'm supposed to have.
Rough.
I hate when this happens. Hold on one
Whatever his
second.
name was.
No, I'm gonna look it up. You're gonna find it.
Do you have his stats on Roll20? Because if it's loaded, it might have his name on it.
No, hold on. I mean, I might, but there we go. Found it.
Aha.
All right. Malkin. That is his name. I don't know how I missed that. Anyway, Malkin. Malkin came in, caused lots of trouble for you guys, and he ended up getting away. But it looked like they had very similar, somewhat similar features, very vague but similar features, and then also similar, if not exact, wounds to one another. So, you guys went outside to discuss it. You decided he might be the same person. But you also got some information from one of the guys downstairs, this individual right here, who kind of let you in on this, like where everybody was. That Malkin had his own lair, and it was out of ways. So, take for that what you will. What do you do?
Well, from what I remember, our patron upstairs is asleep under the spell by Perrin, and we were all discussing whether or not we should kill him. By discussing, I mean I said we should kill him, and everybody else said probably not. So our next best lead, I suppose, would be to go and check out this other mysterious mansion, castle, fortress, whatever you would want to call it, that's accessible by a tunnel system. But we discussed we were going to do that once the sun came up. so it'll be a little bit warmer.
Yes.
Is that what everybody else remembers as well?
Yes.
All right.
All right. So I'm assuming you all go back to sleep.
No, I guess I would have another like hour or two of
Oh,
transit.
that's right. No,
to
you
do.
guys told me.
But
What
yeah,
you guys did.
you said we finished.
You did-
You said we got a long rest.
Yeah, you
so.
got your long rest. You get up. It's the next morning. Sun is starting to come up. Tristan is definitely a bit more himself today. And...
Do the wounds look magically healed at all?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so he's like.
He's a paladin. You know this.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. I forgot about that. I was like, oh man, he's just healing. Yes, that's what paladins do.
Yep.
Anyways, moving
That
on.
is in fact what paladins do.
Does the
All right.
cleric look like they healed magically?
Possibly. It's possible.
Whoa! Did that wizard shoot fire out of their fingers?
Yep. That's.
What's the plan with Timmy? Are we taking him
You mean
in the
Sam?
tunnel with
Sam?
us? You know, Sam,
Timmy. No difference.
Same thing.
But yes, that's a good question.
Do we trust leaving him here?
No, I think that Sam needs to come with us. I
Are
go
we
downstairs.
talking about this in front of him?
Yeah, I go downstairs and I go to him.
Fair.
All right. You still have the knife with you. Does that mean you're coming with us, or are you staying here?
He looks at you and kind of nods, like he points at you, points at the door. He kind of nods, and he just continues to look at you, staring.
You can speak, right?
He shrugs.
You're.
He hasn't
What
spoken
happened?
since you got.
Yeah, I'm recognizing that now. What happened to you while you were gone? Once Rudy took you and you went through that portal, and then you showed up here.
He looks very confused, like immensely confused by your question.
Okay. I pull out a piece of paper and a pen from somewhere, and I set it down and I say, "Tell me everything that you remember from the last 2 days. 48 hours. Go."
He looks at the paper and pen for a second, and he begins to draw, and you can tell it's going to take him a minute. Is there anything you want to do while he's drawing?
No.
Okay.
I hang out here with, what's this guy's name? I just turned to him. Hey, what is your name? I don't think I ever asked.
Rufus.
Oh, Rufus. I guess I was too busy stabbing your friends.
Well, when you put it that way, it doesn't sound very good.
No, it wasn't very good. It was quite painful, I'm sure.
Yeah, no offense, man, but like, I'm not really in a place to make small talk with you at the moment. So, if you could just like, you could not. That'd be great.
Oof. Seems that you're not quite used to this whole death thing. I guess you were mind controlled, weren't you?
Yes, and also, I mean, outside of the mind control, I was gainfully employed, and that seems to have come to an end abruptly. So...
Oh, no, it doesn't come to an end. You get an upgrade. Remember, we talked about after we go and kill this guy in the other castle, we're just going to leave you to it.
Yeah, I'm sure that riots won't break out and we won't fight each other for power or anything like that, because voids of control never cause insurrections or anything of that nature.
Quite the philosopher for somebody who didn't even have control of their own hands the last
Well, you
years.
know, when you're stuck in your own mind with all you can do is just be left alone with your innermost thoughts, your brain does funny things. But regardless, not really up for chit chat at the moment. We'll see how it all goes. I mean, at this point, there's nothing I can do to fix any of it.
No,
so-
that's too bad. You seemed very good at it. Oh, Rudy, it looks like you're about... not Rudy, sorry. Sam, it looks like you're about done.
Rudy, no. As Sam's kind of sitting there drawing, you see a face, and he's drawn, but it's not a human face at all. It's got lots of jagged edges, but you see very distinctly large pointy eyes, or what seems to be where eyes would be in a dark figure. He's kind of just like scribbled them in, and then he's scribbled in a big, wide, almost evil grin, and around it, what seems to be just more jagged edges that kind of give you the frame of what a face might be, but it seems rather crude.
Right now I'm picturing the Cheshire Cat. I don't know if that's what you're going for.
No, not at all. Oh, how do I describe this? The eyes are very large, and think Venom. There might be a better way to frame that.
Okay.
Something that looks more like that, but in a two-dimensional form. And he just points at that, and looks at you, and shrugs.
And that is what you saw, and it was there?
Who's drawing that? He more jagged, but yes. He looks at it again, and he just kind of just gets very nervous, and something like that, sure.
All right, so he found a ghastly.
No, the smile is way more jagged than that, and it looks way more evil and less humanoid. It has less expression than that. It just seems to be a fairly unexpressive face. That is.
Well, it's too bad that drawing is not your strong suit, but that's okay. Was this physically or in your minds that you saw such a thing?
He looks at you and shrugs.
How interesting.
My dogs are attacking each other. Give me a second.
Okay.
Baron, perhaps you can make better sense of this than I can. You seem to connect to him pretty well earlier.
Perrin looks at this poor little drawing, just shakes his head. Nope. No books I read have pictures, so, can't really relate.
I suppose that is a bit below your reading level at this point.
Perrin, actually, when you look at this...
Oh, what?
Hold on. He's like, nuts. All right. Perrin, when you look at this seems to have a familiar vibe to you, and you're not exactly sure why, but something about it seems somewhat... it seems as though you've come across this somewhere before. And even if you haven't seen it, you get the sensation that, like, you've experienced something similar.
Do I know where I experienced something similar?
Roll...
History!
Yeah, well, sure, roll history.
Ooh.
With history's general previous knowledge of the situation.
Yeah.
It's 23, sure. I'll give this one to you. So, you remember vaguely when you were in the darkness, back when you were on Mordant. When you experienced the darkness, you experienced several different voices and several different other experiences, and you vaguely, faintly remember the shape of a face that looks similar to the one you see. It was made out of it came kind of out of the mist that was in the darkness. But it was very faint, and you weren't even sure that's what you saw, but now that you're looking at this, you're pretty sure that that's what you saw.
Hey, Dreoli, this, this is spooky stuff, but you know how I tried stepping through the portal? And I kind of just, fell?
Back on Mordant?
Yeah, in that instant, it felt like I was in a different place, and I don't know exactly what I saw, but Sam's drawing looks spookily similar, so I think the two might be connected.
It must have had something to do with going through the portal. But Sam, you really don't remember anything after this face and walking through this door freezing cold?
He shakes his head.
Does he remember how to write, actual words? Or does he just draw pictures now?
Write your name. Write your name for me.
He looks at you, and he looks confused, and he looks back at the paper, and nothing seems to really make sense. Like, he keeps putting the pen to the paper like he's gonna do something, but nothing seems to come to him.
Okay, so he can't communicate in words in any way, shape, or form. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, he could read before, so obviously he could write.
Mhm.
And he wouldn't shut up before, so this is strange.
Maybe he just needs some nice warm soup to, clear his throat.
Actually, if we're going to be sneaking around pretty soon, I kind of like it like this.
Guess that's fair.
Guess it's safe to bring him with us. Sam, do you want to come with us or no? It's up to you, I
He
suppose.
he nods his head yes, as though he's very adamantly wanting to come with you.
Perhaps you'll find your voice, as they say. Rufus? You're named after what we call dogs in the world I am from. Anyways,
Thanks, where
No,
do you
that's-
come from anyway? Like, I've never seen anyone that looks like you.
I
ever
come
in my
from your
life.
worst. I come from your worst nightmares from the deepest depths of the Underdark.
You've never been to Lamordia, have you?
Did Lamordia kill all of your friends, or did I?
Oh, Lamordia has killed plenty of my friends, my guy.
Oh, well, that sounds like I'll have to even up the count. Let's go.
All right, that's not where I was. Okay, fine, whatever.
Baron, let's see. Actually, I guess I could do it. I will have to tie you up just to make sure you don't turn on us and try and kill us or something as we're going. Also, if you don't lead us to this supposed other mansion, I will slit your throat and it will not feel good.
I mean, at this point, those are both pretty unappetizing options. So,
Hey,
know, I might go for either of them at this point, but for now, I'll help you out.
I suppose that's good enough. All right, I'm gonna tie his hands up. What do you want me to make?
Sleight of
What
hand.
check do you want me to? All right.
Sleight of hand, tie a knot.
Making sure I wasn't on advantage rolls. 17.
17. That will do the trick. So you tie a knot. 17 around his wrists.
And onward we go.
Are you bringing Tristan with you?
Only if he wants. That's my.
Yeah, Tristan's
my
gonna come downstairs at this point. He's definitely recovered, and you guys have seen that. Hello. Sorry you had such an eventful evening last night.
Oh, I'm sorry that you did as well. It seems that you were quite badly injured last night.
Yes, well, nothing a good Paylor cannot handle.
No, I do have one concern that you may be interested in, Zo.
What's that?
Well, there was a unique pattern we noticed, where your eyes and
Malcolm.
what is it? Malkin?
Yeah.
Malkin, yes. His eyes. They were very similar. And on top of that, you've never seen Malkin, despite the fact that he was in your room, injured you pretty badly. And then, when we fought Malkin, we inflicted very specific wounds on him, and he vanished into thin air once he got out of this mansion. When we checked on you, the wounds were exactly the same.
Exactly. As in,
Exactly.
they were
Precisely the same. Identical. Now, the few options that I have in my mind is A, he cursed you so that any injuries he received, you would receive as well. B, you're inherently linked in some way. Or C, he is perhaps some type of projection of you or an alternate reality form of yourself that can take over your body and act of his own accord.
Okay. Well, from a scientific perspective, I'm intrigued. From an ethical or even situational perspective, I'm frightened beyond belief.
Well, I just say this so that you are aware and perhaps can be thinking about it to see if you notice anything. Perhaps if you're coming with us, then you can let us know if you start to feel odd or strange in any way.
That is fair. That is fair. All right. Well, I will go with you, and I will do my best to aid you. But if something happens, and you need to dispatch of me. Know that you have my full. I have to think about this. You
We'll
have
just
my
knock
full
you out.
approval to dispatch of me.
No, they'll just knock you out. It's fine.
This
If
problem
needed.
might persist. I don't know if there's a way for me to get around it, but if you think there is, maybe we will find a way
Yes.
to reconcile this elsewhere. Either way, there's only one way for me to find out, and that is to address this issue head on.
I like the way that you think. Well, Perrin, Zerizer, Sam, Rufus. I suppose we are all ready to go.
Aye, aye, Captain.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh.
Jeff's gonna stay behind because Jeff is it's a scaredy cat. Ironic
yeah.
phrasing here, but that's what we're gonna
Yeah,
do.
Jeff, why don't you watch the grounds? Make sure there's not another attack.
Oh, okay.
Maybe have us a warm meal ready whenever we get
I
back.
think I can probably. I don't do much cooking, but I can try.
Cook the fish.
Fish. He looks
I
over,
glance at his hands.
Oh, no! I'm not gonna cook my fish. No.
I kid.
I will find something to cook. Okay, I'm sure there's something in this house that I can find to cook, and I won't burn the place down. Hopefully. But
All right.
good luck
Have fun.
to you. Wish you all the best. All right.
All right. Actually, go review a bunch of the library while you're here alone. Maybe that'll help.
Okay, we'll see what happens. All right, so you make your way out into the cold. Tristan gives you all some coats to bundle up with, especially Sam.
Oh, perfect.
And you guys begin making your way out. Rufus kind of is starting to lead you guys through the snow. And as you're going through the snowbanks, you notice you're going in the same direction that Malkin was going in last night. And, well, this is specific to Dreoli, because you saw him...
before he poofed away.
Right, you saw him heading into the woods, and then he poofed away. You start seeing him heading in this direction. You guys walk for maybe about half an hour before there seems to be like a rock face on your right. And that is when Rufus turns to the rock face, and he starts actually looking at the rock face, and you see him kind of glaring at it for a minute, and he finally points and goes, aha, there. And as he points, he starts moving towards the rock face. I need each of you to roll perception, or if you have a passive, you're welcome to take that at this point. But...
I'll take my passive, 20.
Okay, anybody else want to give it a shot?
I do.
Okay. All right, with a 7, I can't say that you see it.
Oops.
With a 4, oh, that's... Yeah,
A
Perrin doesn't
5.
see with a 7, and Zerzer doesn't see with a 5. But soon enough, I mean, Rufus is going to...
The 20 for my passives. Does that see
20
it?
with your passive, you're going to see. There is a kind of a narrow crevice in the rock face. And with the ice and everything around it, it's actually kind of hard to see unless you're looking for it. But now that you see him pointing, you notice that there is actually a little slit in the rocks where you think that kind of looks like you could send people that direction. So he makes his way over there and actually kind of ducks his head with his hands tied. He ducks his head through, and he kind of motions with his head for you guys to join him. Do you do so?
Yeah,
Yep,
I do so.
All right, a few things I'm going to have to do here.
Real quick, just to make sure, we're level 6, right?
That's what I have.
That
written
is
down.
correct. You
Okay.
are level
I just-
6.
Just noticed that my proficiency bonus looked off right now. Real quick, I'm just double checking. But it
Yes.
shouldn't.
I
Yeah.
need to make sure that
Anyways,
you all have
it-
sight. That is an important aspect of what's about to happen.
Yeah, for some reason, my proficiency bonus was off.
All right, and I'll give you some night vision. You have dark
Okay.
vision, correct, sir? Dreoli?
Oh, yeah.
How far?
60 feet.
60 feet. All right. And we'll just do that. Zerazer, do you have night vision? Yes, you do.
Yes.
I gave you night vision.
I'm
as
sorry,
well.
90 feet, not 60 feet.
Yes. 90?
Yeah,
Oh
because
my.
Gloomstalker adds another 30 to
There you
Umblerside
go.
adds another 30 to it.
Perrin, I don't think you have dark vision, right?
Nope.
All right. Well, then here we go. We're gonna jump just straight away into it. I need to double check something real quick here. Okay, I can't do that. All right. What's going on? I hate when technology does not do what it's supposed to do.
It does exactly what you're telling it to do.
No, it doesn't actually.
It's doing exactly what someone else told it to do.
Yeah.
Fair.
All right. Well, this is fun. I love it when technology does things like this. Okay. All right, and we'll just send you guys in. You guys put yourselves in whatever order you would like.
I will probably be at the front with
Typical,
Rufus,
typical.
so I can see.
Immediately, you walk in, and there's somebody sitting there. Oh, actually,
We're in a tunnel now? Like,
you walk in, and instantly you see somebody sitting in front of you. Do you guys see that now?
yep, I draw my sword and
Roll
hold
initiative.
it out ready to go. Oh,
Yep.
okay.
You just roll initiative. That's all you gotta do here. All right.
Oof, bad initiative roll.
All right. Dreoli with the 8
8.
initiative. Not your best roll.
No.
Zer with a 13.
Yep.
Very nice. Perrin with a
7.
7. All
Two
right.
7s in a row.
It's not great. All right, I gotta GR some stuff. I'm gonna GR it on the other screen so you guys can't see it. So that's a roll. That is technically a roll.
As long as it's a low roll.
Well, you don't want that one to be a low roll.
Oh.
And what else we got? Get rid of Jeff. And cool. One more GR roll here. Cool. And we good. To start, Perrin, what's your modifier? Yeah, you're good. You're fine.
Yeah, +4.
All right. Why do I have Dreoli on here twice?
Because I get to go twice.
That's definitely not what's going on. All right.
Oh, well, it's
So-
worth a shot.
You run in, and I'm gonna not give Rufus an initiative, because his hands are tied. So you walk in, and Rufus sees a guy and goes, "Oh, hey Ulfric, how's it go?" And as soon as he does that, we play battle music because it's time to battle. And when we do,
Seems like Ulfric's not too big of a fan of Rufus.
no, that's not the problem. It's not Ulfric that is doing the scary things at this point. I don't even know where my good battle music went. We'll do this
It's hiding
now.
in the dark corners of this map.
All right. So as you do, Tristan steps up, takes a step, and just cleaves straight into poor Ulfric. And he's gonna roll a 14, which is not enough to hit. He's gonna attack again though. That's also not enough to hit. All right, best turn.
Rough.
Zer, you're next.
Great. I is going to start with a firebolt, a simple firebolt.
Firebolt away, sir.
Almost did plus 76.
Oh my goodness. Our rolls.
That's rough.
Look at these.
That's
Does that hit?
nope. Unfortunately, your nat 2 does not hit. Is that all you got? You want to try moving or?
there's not many places to move, so
I mean, straight ahead, you can do that.
yeah,
That's all
I don't
you
really
can do.
want to do that.
That's fair. All right.
Perrin, you started us out with a nat 16 for the day, and then nothing since then has been above a nat 10.
All right.
Hey, man.
Are you
It's
passing
rough.
turn? Zerzer.
Yes.
All right. Dreoli.
I step forward, come around to the back side of him,
Okay.
and I am going to go ahead and attack. Yeah, I'll just make my attack here. Since he has not moved yet, I get advantage on it.
Correct. Yes.
I assume he's not surprised, right?
He is not surprised now.
Yeah, I figured the big door opening or whatever
Well,
we did in here.
6 people stumbling into a very small area is not something that you can do like quickly.
Yeah.
So,
All right, so I try and stab him. Does a 22 hit?
22 does hit. He takes 7
So that's
damage.
7 damage plus my
Roll that sneak attack.
yeah. Plus my sneak attack, so another 5, and then I get to make another attack since it's the first turn. Does a 25 ignore the +3? So that's just 4 damage for the second one.
So you deal another 4 damage. All right.
Yep.
He's looking hurt, and it's not over yet. Is that your turn?
I think so. Let me double check. Do I? You know what? I'm going to disengage with my bonus action, and oh, okay, I see somebody there. I'm gonna and back to here. Okay, that's as far as I can move.
So you run around the corner. You see one guy. He looks at you and goes, "Huh?"
Out of curiosity,
And then another
how
guy goes, "Huh?"
are they carrying torches or anything?
No, not really. I mean,
How would you describe the lighting situation in here?
dim
They would
lighting.
have seen the firebolt that missed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dim lighting.
Dim lighting, okay.
There's some torches around that kind of provide some dim lighting, but these
Okay,
guys
so-
definitely just both saw you. So
Yeah. They all that dim lighting does is give people disadvantage on perception checks.
right.
So
they were.
That's fair.
What? And
I'm pretty sure the
turn?
flaming ball of fire
Yeah.
flying by would have
Yeah.
given it away.
Yep,
even if it
that'll-
didn't to you.
well, yeah. I was just if it was darkness, I would just like turn invisible while standing here.
Right.
So okay, nope, that's all I can
Perrin,
do.
you're up.
I go ahead. I do actually go ahead and call out. There's more of them.
Thank you.
Okay, so my screen is completely black.
Oh.
Do I need to pull out a torch?
No,
Move.
I
You're
will
probably
just
zoomed in
do
too far.
that.
You're
There
probably
we go.
zoomed in too far.
Nope, I didn't give him vision.
Oh.
Okay. all
Is that better?
right. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. All right, Perrin, what do you
That'll
do?
do it.
What is this dude? Is that Rufus?
That is not Rufus. That is Ulfric. He just got swung at by Tristan and stabbed at by Dreoli.
Yeah. I would like to shoot this gentleman.
Okay. Roll to shoot.
Pow! I am so cool. +4. Huzzah! It's rolling.
There
Does
you
a
go.
22 hit?
A 22 will hit. Yes. All the good rolls go to Perrin. So
All right, 19 damage.
19 damage.
Oh. How's he looking?
He drops.
Oh, perfect.
So poor Ulfric goes, huh? Oh hey Ruf. Oh gosh, and gets completely pummeled immediately by everybody. So he didn't even stand a chance there. However, his friends have something to say about all that. So this one's gonna step to here. This one, can you make it? He's actually just gonna move to here. And where else can I pull people from? I think that's it. All right, so one of them is going to attack Dreoli. Does a 20 hit?
Oh yeah.
All right. He takes out a great sword and swings it at you. He swings across and goes, "You're not supposed to be here!" And he takes his swing at you and deals Max damage, 13.
Ouch.
Yeah, not fun. All right. So you'll take that 13 damage, and that is actually their turn. Moving on down the order. Altogether, they only did 13 damage. It is now Tristan's turn. Tristan steps over the poor corpse of this guy who just got shot through the head, and then sees this lovely gentleman up here and charges at him, wailing loudly. And just charges straight at him, and he will attack for 15, which is enough to hit this time. And he's decided he's not going to bother with smites right at the moment, so he just goes in for a standard attack as he attacks with his rapier and lunges forward and deals 7 damage to this guy. He then attacks again. Let's see how he does. 16, that will also hit, and he deals another. Oh, that's right. 8 damage. So that did something. I mean, it's better than nothing. So, which is what he did last time. Guy's bloodied, which is good. It's not looking good for him. All right, that's Perrin. No, that's not Perrin. That's Tristan. Zerazur, you're up. You just watched Tristan charge one direction. You might be able to see this guy over here. I'm not sure.
60 feet. What's mine?
What's your range? Yeah, it's 60 feet in dark vision. So,
yeah,
I'm gonna say you can probably see him.
Or this guy's down, so I'll just move over here.
Yeah, that works.
Or wait, where did that guy go? I forgot.
Which guy are you looking for here?
Oh, I saw that guy, and I moved over here. They couldn't see him anymore. I couldn't remember where he was.
Oh, you're talking about the guy who is like around the corner?
Over
Yeah.
here.
He's over there. Yeah, you just pinged him, so you know where he is. What do you do? Fireball. Oh man. Any ideas?
Yes. One
Alright.
moment. I'll just use Scorching Ray.
Scorching Ray, and who are you gonna use that on? This guy right over here?
Yep.
All right, roll
Well, actually, let me move here first.
it. Okay.
That way I can see both of them.
All right, which one would you? Oh, you're gonna Scorching Ray both of them. Or just one of them?
I don't remember if you send it, if you decide which one. I don't know if they get sent all at once or after you would know if one has knocked it down.
I'm gonna say DM ruling that you can know if it's gonna knock them down first. So go ahead.
All right. So I'll just roll the attack, and then if this guy goes down before then the rest go to the other one.
Makes sense to me.
I'll attack the guy in front. We'll
We'll see if the first guy goes down. If he goes down, then I'll let you send the other two. So roll it.
All right, those are each +7.
They all but one hits. So the first one will hit. Roll the damage. Let's see what happens.
Damage of first one.
Okay, he's still up
Second
after
one.
that.
Third one.
Second, so he's still up after both of those.
So he takes the third one.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, he's still up after those. Okay, so you drop him with all 3 of those. As he drops to the ground, clattering sword and all. Is that your turn?
Yes.
All right, moving through the order. Next we have Dreoli.
I'm glad that worked out because I realized I can't actually. No, I can move that far.
Yeah.
All right. I am just going to bonus action to cast Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
And I will go ahead and expend it to give myself advantage here and attack the guy right in front of me.
Do it.
All right. So, does a wow?
Nope.
Oh my word! Luckily, I still have my Man, those are some terrible rolls. Anyways, I still have the other advantages from it, so I can run really far away, and that's what I'll do.
You can
I'll
try.
go. I mean, I don't provoke opportunity attacks
Right.
on it, so
Right. I mean, but there's you only have so far you could possibly run. So, all right, you run back to the party, and
yep.
back to
I
Jakrevs.
come back here and I put away my sword.
Okay, that's a interesting play you're making there. Is that your turn?
Yup.
All right, Perrin.
Perrin can't really see what's happening around the corner, but since our fearless leader backed up here, Perrin's
I
a
point
bit afraid.
straight in front and I say, "There's one right through here. I have a clear shot at him."
Oh, now I see. Yeah, I shoot
I
him.
love dynamic lighting so much.
Right?
Oh, cow.
Nope.
Bonus action Hunter's Mark.
There you go. Bonus action
then-
Hunter's Mark, and then shoot him again. No.
That's okay.
These
Alright, well,
rolls tonight, though. Golly, that's rough, man.
I'll just stand here in sadness.
It sounds reasonable. All right, moving on. It's the turn of the Goonies. I gotta figure something out real quick. Hold on. Okay. Over there. All right, cool. The goons are going to move. This goon, anyway, is going to move up to the cat and to the paladin, and has decided now would be a great time to start beating up the paladin. So he does so. The 17 will hit the paladin, and he will deal 6 damage to the paladin. The paladin did not enjoy that, but what can you do? You hear footsteps down the hallway. If your passive is past the 15, take for that what you will.
More people incoming.
All right, Paladin's turn. Paladin didn't like being swatted at, so he turns around and stabs at the guy. He misses. He rolls again. He hits this time, and this time he's decided now would be a good time for a Divine Strike. So, a Divine Smite, rather. So he's going to hit with... $33 damage. And believe it or not, this guy's still up. But he's looking not great as Tristan turns around and goes, "You fool, you've brought darkness into my land." And he plunges it straight into the guy's heart and pulls it out as radiant light seems to explode from this guy's chest. Did not look like that felt good for him at all. Zerzur, you're standing right next to the guy who looks like you could probably breathe on him and he would die.
I think I've got Shocking Grasp.
Okay, roll it.
Love it.
The 21 will make, so go ahead and roll the damage. All right, he drops.
Zap.
Yeah, you just see the zzz, and he just drops, just like that. All right, you rolled average damage. Good job. Dreoli, what do you do?
Well, not a ton left to do since everybody else did so much. I guess I will come back to here.
Okay.
Let's see. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5, 6.5. Oh wait, no, I'd have to come to here. I'll bonus action to move again. I pull my sword back out. No, I don't pull anything out yet. Okay, I pull my bow out and
Okay.
shoot at this guy.
Okay, shoot it.
No advantages or anything, unfortunately, but that's okay.
Roll it.
Pew pew. 16.
16 will hit. He takes 8 damage, I'm assuming.
Yeah. No sneak attack, but I have enough just to step back to there.
All right. You do so.
I say one more ahead.
All right. Perrin, you heard one more ahead, and presume what you will.
Zoinked.
You can pass through every square, by the way. That's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
not
No,
an issue at this point. So
I'm just trying to see, you know.
yeah.
I guess I would go there, and then I think I can go there, and I don't see anyone, so sadness.
Is that as far as you can go?
I was here.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh no, I can go another square.
All right. All right. Do you want to double move? Do you want to anything else, or is that all?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. 2 more goons come running around the corner. One is here. One is gonna squeeze through here. He is now moving at half his movement speed when he gets into that square and crouching. But he swings at Dreoli.
If he's squeezing, does that mean he gets disadvantage?
I don't know that that's how that works.
I don't either, honestly.
I don't think that's how that works. But he misses anyway, so it doesn't matter. And
Aha,
the other guy
got him.
swings as well and rolls the exact same swing. They both run around
boy.
the corner. You're like, get out of our cave! And it's like almost like a mirror movement of each other, just swing at the same time. And because they're swinging exactly the same way, they run into each other and completely miss their shot. So, good job. They are, however, pretty well blocking the way through here. So, might have to deal with them if you're going to move that direction, which is exactly what our friend Tristan is hoping to do. So he takes 1 step forward and plunges his rapier towards the goon. He misses. He makes another attack towards the goon. He hits. He deals damage. Let's see here. There we go. He rolls minimum damage. And all right, moving on. Zerazur.
Alright.
There are 2 goons blocking the way. What do you do?
Yes. Let's see. I can't really get right up to them. So hitting them without hitting my allies is going to be tough. I think I'll just do Firebolt.
Okay, so Firebolt.
To the one straight in front of me.
That sounds about right. Okay, fire away. 18 will hit. Roll the damage. Wow, that did a significant amount of damage. So
Yes, it did.
he takes 14 fire damage as this fire hits him square in the chest, and he's both confused and horrified by getting hit with fire. It's not fun.
From a cat, by the way.
Yeah, he's very confused. The cat just threw fire at him, and he's not entirely sure how that works because he's never experienced such a thing before. So we'll say
he might not even be sure that it was the cat.
right. He takes it all. He takes all the damage, but I'm pretty sure like 2 of that damage was psychic damage from getting hit by a cat. All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
Nope.
All right. Moving on, we have Dreoli. Dreoli, what do you do?
Well, since I still have my since I still have Zephyr Strike on me, well, at least I still have the movement portion of it on me. I will step back without provoking, and actually, I guess I should come probably around to here and shoot that guy just so I have a better line of sight at him.
Okay. You do it.
Let's go. 18.
The 18
Does
will
that hit?
Yep.
Plus, and I do get sneak attack on that because my
so
ally is adjacent.
Roll that damage.
So another 7 damage to him. So a total of 15.
Total. Not too bad at all. All right.
And then I'll step over to, let's see, here. All right, I don't see anyone coming down the hall. Yeah, we seem clear on this front. And then I'll take my bonus action to hide.
Okay.
16 stealth if it matters later on.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. Moving on. Perrin, it is now your turn.
Yeah. I would like to Hunter's Mark the one on the left. And then shoot him.
All right, Hunter's Mark, the one on the left. Shoot him. Roll it.
Bam, you're dead. $18 damage. Oh, plus a d6, but...
All right, so both of those are... Oh, sorry. I thought that second one was a roll. Yeah, 18 damage you did to him?
23. I forgot to add my
he
d6.
Drops right there on the spot. You're just dropping him. You see Perrin run in. He shoots one goon. He drops to the ground. Turn around the corner. Another goon's been blasted and zapped. And then you see Perrin kind of notice that they're both down. Comes around the corner, shoots another guy just right in the face this time, without any regard for his life at all. And this other guy on the right's not looking great either. So.
I would also like to shoot the guy on the right.
All right,
Extra
shoot the guy on the right then. You miss.
Sadness.
Yeah. Unfortunate, but that's the way it goes. So, let's see here. What's going on? All right. Next up on the list, we have the Goon. Singular. The Goon is going to ba-boom, and then he's going to try to attack Perrin, actually, in this case. Does a 24 hit.
Yes.
All right, he takes his greatsword. Quit shooting my friends. And with that, does 6 damage.
Perfect.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like that was very much fun, but it is what it is. And he's also going to kind of sort of block you from getting through, so that's kind of part of that. All right, it's Tristan's turn. Tristan turns to the guy who's barely standing up and tries to make him stop standing up. So, he rolls once. He rolls twice. The second time does hit. He's just going to go for basic damage at this point. So, 7 damage. This guy's still up. All right, Zerazer. You're in a similar situation. This guy looks similarly almost dead to the guy you just zapped.
Zappy.
You can just zap him again. Do it. Miss. Is that your whole turn right there?
Yep.
All right. Dreoli.
All right, I quietly sneak around the corner, moving at half speed to get to there, and shoot the guy. Does he see me, or am I hidden still by the time I peek around the corner?
1 second. You know, I'm gonna say he doesn't see you. So roll
right.
with advantage if it means anything to you. Oh, it does mean something to you. That's significant here. You do 5 damage. Oh no.
No, wait, sorry, that was ignore that. That roll was typed in wrong at the end there.
Make of that.
+9 for sneak attack.
Cool. He
so 14
drops.
damage.
He had 1 health, so he drops.
Nice.
Now, what
Then-
do you do from here?
Yeah, and then I guess I'll just bonus action to finish out my movement. I think that this is pretty much it. What's in these chests? Hey, Rufus, what's in these chests?
I don't know. I don't usually open them.
You don't usually... You're telling me you just keep chests in here and you never opens them.
That's right. I don't use the chests usually. This is just the way I get in and out of things. I don't go through
okay.
other people's stuff. That would be rude.
Well, then in that case, I'm gonna check for traps on the chest.
Have you used your bonus action?
Oh, are we still in turn order?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Then, no, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, cool. I was wondering how you're going to pull that one off.
Out of turn order, it would be very easy.
Alright. Alright. What else? What else? Trying to see if there's anything else I need to do here. I think that's good. Alright. Moving on. Perrin. There's nothing seeming to be a threat at the moment. There is, however, a chest over here that seems to be unopened.
I open it.
All right, you open it. Inside, you find...
A curse.
This is Lemordia, after all. 15 gold pieces, a long sword, and boots of elven kind.
Elephant? Kind?
Elven kind. Boots of elephant kind.
Thank you very loud.
I toss the boots to Dreoli, and I'm like, hey, sneaker boy, here you go.
Ah, yes. Sneakers.
Yep, there you go. Alright, next up, it's the goon's turn. The goon comes running around the corner and swings at Dreoli.
Ah, where did you come from? Ah.
Are you surprised?
I mean, surprised.
Probably.
I have a passive perception
You
of
would've heard
20,
him
so I
coming.
assume I heard him.
Yeah, you definitely heard him coming.
All right.
21 to hit.
You oof.
He deals 13 damage to you.
Hey, they only deal max damage to me.
Apparently. Where are you at right now? How's your health looking?
Just bloodied.
Cool. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, so he rolls to attack at you. Get out of the cave! And swings at you.
I drop concentration.
Oh, on Zephyr Strike?
Yeah.
Alright. Cool. That's his turn. Tristan, clearly not thrilled with this guy, just decides to try to end him. That will hit. He's gonna deal some damage there. That's right. He does deal some damage there. He's gonna roll to attack again. Oh, sorry, that's supposed to be that. He will hit. And he will deal 8 more damage. The guy does not seem thrilled with that one. And moving on to Zerazur, there is a guy up there. He doesn't seem happy. He seems actually rather upset that he might almost be dead.
Zappy.
Roll to attack. The 15 will hit. Alright, he drops. I think I can take you out of turn order now. Alright. So, all of that. Let me drop that for now. So, all of that done. You now continue moving through the cave system. Leave these guys. Up to you if you want to loot the bodies. There ain't much there, but you're welcome to it.
So I look at these boots that Perrin tossed me, and I say, "What do you think these are?" I mean, they're just boots, right?
Can I roll Arcana?
You may
What I
certainly
know.
roll Arcana, and you might know, because you might have read about it.
That's what I'm saying. Ooh, my Arcana's +4. Look at that. Wow. I got a 14.
They're magic boots. That's as much as I'm going to tell you.
Hey,
Okay.
Dreoli, they're magic boots. You should try putting them on. See if you notice any effects. I don't think they're cursed.
You are certain they're not cursed. Don't worry. You know enough that they're not. You know that they're not cursed, or at least
You
if
know
they
what?
are, the curse is really well hidden. But
Why not? I suppose I sit down and I switch them out and put them on and I try them out. Comfy. Surprising that they were made my size. This is a good find. Thank you, Perrin.
Of course.
and as you begin walking, you
Have
notice.
any use for the sword?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. There's a long sword.
I think not.
You look at
Ooh,
Zerazer.
I tried giving
Yeah.
it to Zerazer,
You try to give what?
the sword, to the cat.
You show Zerazer the sword, which is both longer and wider than he is.
I don't think this will work for you, buddy. Sorry.
Rufus looks at you and goes,
I-
I'll take it.
I give you, like, did you really think I would use that? Like, are you stupid?
I put it back in the chest and close it.
Okay.
Well, maybe the next person will need it.
Well, Rufus looks at it and goes, well, if I make it out of here alive, I know where to find a sword.
Exactly. You know? Consider it payment.
I mean, not killing me, I guess, is also payment, so I'll take what I can get.
Well, we're not evil, Rufus. Come on.
Oh,
I mean, from where I'm
Yeah.
sitting, it doesn't really matter who's evil.
You just killed so many people.
But to be fair, that we had that coming. It was bound to happen eventually, you know.
all right. I'm gonna sneak around here while they're talking. Squeeze
Okay.
through there. Well, actually, there's another chest up here, I think. I did see one other thing back the way we came. Oh, wait, no. I'm gonna
Move
not phase through the
wall.
walls.
Good job.
And then I'll check for traps again on this one.
All right, you check for traps. Roll it.
Investigate? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, actually, I think it's perception, but I'll take you.
Oh. I would prefer perception, but investigate, that's fine. Only a 10.
All
That's
right.
fine.
You do not notice any traps.
All right. I try it. Is it locked?
No.
Okay, I open it.
You open the chest. Inside, the DM goes to a different layer to figure out what's inside. Inside,
Haha.
you just find 30 gold pieces.
I bring it back with me,
It's only 30 gold pieces.
and I hand it to Perrin. Here, for the boots, we're even.
That's
Oh.
fair.
Thanks.
Dreoli has no idea how much those boots are actually supposed to cost, but you know.
Yeah, well, they're magic boots, so you know.
It's a thought that counts.
Tristan's gonna move through with you and ends
I
up
think this is.
moving behind you, just in case
That's
anything
threatening.
happens.
Oh no.
He doesn't want to be
check for
alone.
Yeah, check for traps again.
Roll it.
Perception or investigate, which do you prefer?
Perception is fine.
Okay. 27.
All right, you don't notice any traps.
I think this one's safe, and I flop it open.
All right, you plop it open. Inside, there is fine clothes, leather armor, and a ring of defense.
Ooh.
You see it as a ring, so we'll just say
Yeah.
you don't metagame that. But
Yeah.
magic
It looks like somebody who's from a bit of a higher born status is here. They left their ring, a nice set of clothes, and some leather armor in here. Who needs it?
Russell, or not Russell, Rufus looks at it and goes, yeah, I might be able to use that leather armor later.
Oh, good. You'll know where to find it.
Yeah, that's true. I will. I guess because of the mind control, I never checked things out down here, but, you know, that's pretty nifty right there. Do you put the ring
Do you
on?
all think? No, I don't put the ring on just because I'm seeing who wants it.
Okay.
I don't think I pick it up to like hold it for somebody else. Do I feel anything weird from it that would make me want to check it out further?
You
Or it just feels like
notice
it's
that it definitely has some kind of, like, there is magical light emanating from it. You've seen magic before, so
Okay.
it seems to be some light emanating from it, etched into the sides of the ring, and it is gold, so it's pretty fancy. Etched in the sides, though, are the shapes of shields that are on both sides, and in the center seems to be a sapphire type gem that is in the shape of a shield as well.
Huh.
It's It's a pretty cool looking ring.
This is a very fancy ring. Who here wears rings? Baron, do you like rings?
Jeff kind of strikes me as a ring wearer.
I mean, technically speaking, Zerazur could also wear rings. Just saying.
Yeah.
Oh.
As, like,
Zerazur, do you want a little kitty bracelet?
What does it do?
Don't know. It's just pretty.
It's a magic ring.
Gold, and it has a sapphire. And
I'll take it, and I probably try. Can I roll? I don't know, Arcana or
Yeah,
something.
You can roll Arcana
against
on
it.
it. That's fine.
Arcana is that?
I know nothing about it.
You know that it is a ring.
Okay.
You're pretty sure that people usually wear it as jewelry.
I put it around
As far
my paw.
as the arcane aspects of it, you're not entirely sure if it's magical, but it does look nice and it is shiny.
I put it around my paw.
All right. Until you know what it is, I don't know if I'll let you attune to it or not. So
I mean, yeah. I mean, I can look that up real quick if
I
you
don't
want.
know
I'm
that you
trying
need
to
to
remember what
attune to it to get to the benefits of it, but we'll see.
You said it's a ring of protection,
A ring of defense, yes.
a ring of defense.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways,
Ring of protection, ring of defense. I think it's roughly.
yeah, I know. Yeah,
All right.
I worded it wrong.
I may have worded it wrong, but either one. All right, so you may continue moving through if you would like.
I suppose we should keep on moving. Actually, while we're here, Tristan, do you think you could help me out a little bit? I got quite hurt there.
Oh, of course, yes.
Yeah, ring of protection does require attunement.
Okay, so I don't know if I'm going to let him attune if he doesn't know that it's magic, so... But you know that it's magic.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Perrin
it
knows
does
it's
seem to be magical. You're a magic-y cat. I figure you can figure out what it does.
All right. You have to spend some time attuning to it, so I won't give you the effects of it yet, but I will after this fight.
The boots of Elvenkind do not require attunement, but again, if I don't know necessarily what they do, then
You notice
That's
that
up
they're
to you.
quieter when you're walking, that's for sure.
oh,
All right,
okay, so they feel like sneaky boots.
Yes, indeed. They feel like sneaky boots.
Sneakers. Okay.
I love it. Yep.
There's a word for that already. No need to say sneaky boots.
You heal for 10 health.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Absolutely. I do not mind helping a friend, especially in these times. I don't know what we're going to be up against soon, so let's
Oh,
continue.
fair
moving on.
enough. All right.
All right. So Tristan moves through here. He's going to move back up around here. Notices that the hall comes up here. Does anybody follow him?
Yeah. Jordan, I just looked it up. It takes a short rest to identify a magic item without using the identify spell.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
Nobody really knows what it is. So good to know.
cool.
All right. Wow, you are all over the place there, Zerazur.
So up here. Oh man. What do I see up at this end?
Do you see a line at the end?
I see a line right there, so
Yeah.
I can't see past that point.
Okay. I guess you wouldn't see anything like that. Okay, so. Oh,
I
that's
don't think
supposed
I
to
can
have.
see up there.
That's supposed to have light. My bad.
Oh,
They're
there we
supposed to
go.
be light.
Okay, I was very confused as to what was going on. That's
Yeah.
why I was jumping around all over the place. It's like people disappeared and I can't see them.
Okay, that should
Um,
be emitting light. You should be able to see the light from that at the end of the tunnel. Perrin, do
Yeah.
you see light there down at the end of the tunnel?
Yes.
Okay, cool, perfect. Down at the end of the tunnel, you do notice that there seems to be some stairs that jet upwards from where you're at. There seems to be some light coming from there. It's a train. Yes, the train is going to come blasting through any moment. No, it looks like there's stairs leading upwards, and it seems to be like a spiral staircase situation. This is important. In what order do you proceed?
I go last.
Sounds good. I'll put Sam in front of you. Where are we going to put Mr. Rufus?
He has to guide us up there, right?
I suppose he could. Do you want to put him first?
I mean, Rufus, is it right up this way or what?
I mean, there's nowhere else to go, so yeah.
I mean, how far up is it?
Well, it's not real far at all. I mean, it's like maybe what, 20 feet. Like, it's not
Okay.
far.
Then let me. Remind me, is there a doorway here?
I mean, no, there's not a door there.
Okay, it just continues up.
Correct.
Then let me go just a little ways ahead. I'm going to try and be sneaky, make sure that if there is something up there, we can get the jump on them.
All right, that's fair.
So I'm gonna go ahead and try and sneak up that way and see what's up there. 27 to the sneak.
Okay, you sneak up, and no one seems to notice you as you find yourself in a very dark closet. Very small closet.
Not again. I mean,
Yes, the story of Jace, always trying to find his way out of the closet.
man, I found Narnia.
Ah! Alright.
Okay, anyways. Alright.
Do you hang out in the closet?
I come back. It goes into a closet directly. I guess this is the way that you get into this other place, right? This, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the secret
Okay.
entrance. I mean, they
Very
wouldn't
smart.
put it in the front door, obviously. Seems to make sense to me.
Yep. Well, I will go back up there and then very quietly open the closet door to see what's in there.
All right. So, does anybody go up with him?
Yeah, I'll cast Pass Without Trace,
Ooh,
and we can
good
all.
call.
Join
Ooh.
So now Dreoli's up rocking like a 37 stealth. Like, y'all don't even know if you think you see Dre. Like, you're like, pretty sure I saw Dreoli come up here. I don't know where he went.
Hee.
And so you make your way up the stairs. Perrin, do you put Sam in front of you or behind you?
I guess in front.
Okay. All right. So
It's easier to grab, you know?
Zerazur, do you put yourself in the very back?
I would like to be.
All right, you are in the very back. Good to know. This is the order. I will go with it. Let's start with these three first. And all right.
Do we need to make perception checks or anything, or use passive for it?
You're good for right now. I don't think there's anything
Okay.
you really need to perceive per se. That gets really, it's gonna get confusing. Let's see here. The last of you guys. All right. So, send you guys. All right. As you all find yourselves in the closet, there is in fact a window in the closet, so you're getting a little
What?
bit of light in here. Yeah, I know. Isn't that weird?
Fancy.
And by the way, Jace was kind enough to artistically render this this area right here. This whole map actually is rendered by him. So you can thank him for that. And he used, what was it?
Dungeon Alchemist.
Dungeon Alchemist. It's in beta right here. You can see that.
Yep.
A little bit. All right. So what happens next? You're all in a very cramped space together.
Oh, it's a pantry. What do you know?
All right.
I look around, grab some cheese, munch on it a little bit.
You're all very cramped at this point. I hope you
Okay.
It's a rat.
Well, I suppose here we go. And Rufus, do you have any desire to actually come with us, or should we just leave you here?
I mean, honestly, I'm not real motivated to stick around. So if you wanna cut me loose, I really don't think I can cause any more problems for you than you're about to bring on yourself. So I'm just gonna check out.
Well, what do you think then? Should we let him go, bring him with us, kill him, or offer him some reason to fight with us? What do you all think?
I don't like that middle option.
Well, luckily you don't get a vote. Luckily you don't get a vote on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe you do. I don't know.
I ask Sam what he thinks, and I pull out a pad of paper so he can draw his option.
Sam takes a moment. Sitting in a very cramped space is kind of hard to draw. But he just draws a picture of a door and a stick figure walking through the door.
So he wants us to. He wants him to come with us.
He shakes his head no. He's like points back down the hallway where y'all just came from.
Oh, okay.
I say those are stairs, Sam. You should have drawn stairs.
He takes the paper back and he like very angrily draws some stairs right next to the door. There you go.
All right. What do y'all think? Are you all good with this? Send him back where he came from.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. And if you don't cause any problems, you're welcome to come and loot this place later and make it your own little castle. Have fun.
Do we untie him, or do we just let him go?
Honestly, I like the idea of just letting him go like this, and it'll take him long enough to untie it on his own that he shouldn't be a problem.
Fine, whatever. He just starts wandering back down the stairs. I guess I'll never see you guys again.
You
Good
better
luck.
hope not.
Does he need to make a stealth check on that?
He's not trying to be stealthy.
Yeah, I know. He's ruining our stealth.
Yeah.
He goes back down.
Yeah, he goes back down. So I'll remove him from that, and ta-da! You now have one less party member. Good job. All right. What do you do?
All right.
Where
Onward we go.
Dreoli, with your passive perception of 20, you do hear people outside of the door.
Okay, so there are people right outside of here, it sounds like. One option is we slide it open and try and do things all stealthy-like. The other option is we all prepare ourselves, burst through the door, and shoot everybody in this room, and then work our way from here. The first option is quiet, the second option is loud. You're helping us be very stealthy. I'm interested to see if we could be stealthy here. Any objections?
I look at Sam.
Yes.
No words from the little
Sam is
one.
just shaking his head. He's just like shrugging, shaking his head, looking back down the stairs, thinking maybe this was a bad idea. You know, he's.
All right.
All
Let me. All right. I'll tell you what. Let me see what I can find out here. And perhaps, Perrin, if you wanted to join me in sneaking out here, you're very good at that. And then, if you guys hear things go badly, you burst through, and all hell breaks loose.
Tristan looks and goes, "Well, I suppose that's fair enough."
All right.
After you.
I draw my bow. Get ready. I'm gonna go ahead and cast another Zephyr Strike on myself.
Okay.
And so it has another like 9 rounds left on it now. And then I slowly open the door as quietly as I possibly can.
All right.
That would be 35.
A 35. Okay, you crack open the door. You look outside and you notice actually, yeah, you put yourself over there. Okay, cool.
Aha.
You see a large, orcish-looking figure, and you think you see out of the corner of your eye a goblin, and they are clearly like baking something up, cooking something. They're like, "Hey, you know if the boss man likes feta or if he likes Munster?" And you hear the goblin voice go, "I don't know what the boss likes. I can tell you what I like. I like stinky cheese."
That feta goes well with squid.
Do you say that out loud?
No. I said that for the DM's benefit.
Yes,
Okay. I draw my bow. And
Poor
I
innocent
shoot
people.
the orc.
Oh my gosh, why do you do these things, Chase?
Hey, I'm not a good person, sorry.
Oh.
Is he surprised?
Yes, yes, he's surprised. You have advantage. Roll to attack.
18 to hit. Ignore the damage on this.
18 will hit.
All right, and since it's an auto crit on surprised enemies,
You deal sneak attack damage equal to.
yeah, it's not gonna be a pretty shot. 24 damage to him,
All right.
and then I get to attack a second time because it's the first round
All
of.
right. Go for it.
Actually, I'll actually take your opinion on this. So during the first round of combat, oh no, it's the start of my first turn of each combat. I wasn't sure if the first round of combat meant after a surprise round,
Right,
so I
right.
do still get to attack.
Okay. Go ahead.
By the way, did he drop after the first one? So that would be
No.
a 16 to hit.
That's a 16
Oh,
to hit.
He didn't drop after the first
No.
one? Yikes.
The second attack does hit. Go ahead, roll damage.
Okay. Alright, this one's just 2d8, so another 10 damage.
Okay. So total 34 damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He barely looks bloodied.
Oh my word. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, I open the door for I open the door and I say, stealth option's not happening, make them end.
Okey-dokey.
And then I'm just gonna go ahead and step to here.
You hear the ogreish orcish character kind of go. What, oh gosh, what was that? Hey,
What was
there's
that?
someone coming out of the closet.
And then I hide with my bonus action behind the barrel.
All right, roll initiative, everyone.
37 on the stealth behind the barrel, and then initiative rolls. Yay.
Karen, was that your initiative roll?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's rough, man. That's
Oh, I didn't have a good
That's
roll
okay.
either.
it's a tough gig right there. All right. So here.
Jeez, how...
Zerazer has exactly the same. And let's go ahead and GR. All right. Cool. What did you roll, Perrin? 5?
Correct. With a +4 mod.
Not your best roll, by any stretch of the imagination. All right. Gotta roll another GR. All right. That is so ironic. All right. It is now the Orcish guy's turn.
Impressive.
Yeah. Well, he had the lowest dexterity modifier of anyone here. He's still going first.
I know.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you roll the what?
37 on stealth.
All right. He runs over to the closet. He doesn't even see you. He opens the door and sees Perrin. He swings his iron skillet at your head.
It was just some really sharp cheddar, man. Come on.
All right. Rolling the dice. What you gonna give me? 24.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. He deals 13 damage. That was a lot of damage.
Ouchie.
And that is his turn. What are you doing in my pantry? Next up is
Grabbing some snacks.
Gabbo's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Runs over to here. Sees Perrin. Also tries to attack Perrin with a spoon. Does a 9 hit?
Nope.
All right. No luck with that one. And it is now Zerazur's turn. Zerazur, you're in a very cramped closet, and you have now initiated combat because that was what the person who opened the door decided was a good idea.
Fireball.
Ball or
I'm kidding.
bolt?
Ball.
I mean,
Fireball.
you could. I couldn't stop
I'm
you.
kidding. I can't really see the enemy.
Yeah, no, you can't. You just, well, you can actually. He
can?
opened the pantry door. And,
This is the doorway.
Yeah, we're in front of Perrin. You can't see him, but in front of Perrin, there is somebody. He's a tall, orcish man who just clobbered Perrin over the head with a
Wait,
skillet.
which one's the doorway?
Right
I guess
in front
the
of
bottom
Perrin.
space
It's
is the
right
doorway.
here, actually. Oh.
Based off the
snap.
lighting, the bottom
Based
space
off
is the
light.
doorway.
Sorry,
that
it was
is-
here, and then this guy's here. Sorry.
That's fair.
Yeah, you see him there. My bad.
Okay. so I can see him.
Yeah, you see him.
And you see poor Dreoli. No, you probably don't.
Oh, you don't see Dreoli.
One moment.
Fireball. Yeah, he throws fireball centered on the spot where Dreoli is. That would be bad for everybody. What you got, Zerazer?
Dreoli? Right.
Yeah, well, you can't see him, but yeah, he's there.
I move over here, so I don't know. Oh, I guess I can't see him. That's bad for him.
Yeah, it is. Because you assume there's nobody behind him, so you do.
Thunderwave.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's fair.
15-foot cube centered right around there. Or
They need to make
here or
saves, I'm
something.
assuming.
Constitution saves
All right.
as a second level.
They both fail. And
I think they
So
failed.
they take.
Does it assume a 12 fails, right?
It does. So you all take that much damage.
All right, and then so they all take 15 damage.
Yep.
And
Cool.
don't we get pushed back a ways?
Yes. 10 feet.
All right, so 10
Well,
feet. You said.
I guess 10 feet would be into the wall.
I'm
Ouch.
gonna
I think he
send this
noticed
right
me
here.
now.
Yeah. He lands on top of you and goes, how long you been there?
Ugh! I'm just trying to help out, boss!
But you're not one of the. Who are you? And with that,
One of
it
the
is.
guys!
It is. I'll have you roll deception later. So, I think I can do that. And that's. Oh, right. I didn't give you vision, did I? Probably ought to do that. Never mind. You don't have that either. Resetting.
Does it say it just pushes us back, or does it knock us prone?
It's a good question.
Just push you back.
All right, cool.
Oh, good.
All right, so Tristan's gonna take a step out, and he's gonna look at the poor orcish-looking individual here, and be like, "Excuse me, sir." And the orcish man is very confused. He's like, "Oh, what? You look familiar." And then Tristan stabs him.
Please don't stab too deep.
The 11 will miss, and that's actually sorry, that's supposed to be a +4, which still misses. And then he attacks again. That will hit.
Out of curiosity, is this chef in armor or anything, or just bulky?
Nope. He is just an orc.
I like it.
He's wearing a leather apron, so you can take with that what you will. But you know, he seems to be pretty beefy.
Wow, just an apron, nothing else.
No, wearing clothes and an apron.
Joel's having a really bad time back there right now.
Oh boy. All right, he deals so much damage. 4 damage. All right, and moving on. It is now. Turn order here. It is now Dreoli's turn.
Okay, Dreoli does not like being pinned back here, so he's gonna go ahead and give himself advantage with the Zephyr Strike, actually.
Okay.
Let me make sure I maintain concentration on Zephyr Strike first. I did not. Okay, never mind. Zerazer, you're the worst.
I mean, you didn't tell me what you were gonna do.
That would have been loud. Well, that does limit some options here.
You could just stab him.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I'm going for. I'm gonna stab him once with my rapier. Does a 23 hit?
Barely.
All right, and then add another 3 sneak attack to it.
Cool. He drops. Congratulations. You made him.
Was he an
drop.
orc or a half orc?
He was an orc.
Okay, half orcs would have popped back up. I was trying to
You
be
are
safe
correct.
here. And then I will move over to. Actually, I guess I'll come to here. I'll just disengage with my bonus action.
Okay.
and move to here with my sword drawn. If it matters, my bow and stuff are sitting back down there because I didn't have time to put them away.
All right, sounds good. Perrin.
My turn.
Yep.
Pow, come out here.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, the big orc's already down.
Yeah.
It's just the small gobbo.
Yep.
Well, I shoot the small gobbo.
You shoot
I'm
that
sorry,
small
friends.
gaboo.
I was gonna say, can he do it?
Oh yeah, indeed.
Does
You
a
hit.
15 hit?
Yeah, you hit. Barely, but you hit. 6 damage. Ow!
I would
Why
like
did you
to.
shoot me?
Sorry. And then I cast Hunter's Mark and shoot him again.
Sorry. You missed.
Does a 14. Bummer.
Yeah. That is a bummer.
Alright.
It is now the turn of, well, the orcish man is not looking so hot at this point. However, this guy walks in, turns to his right, realizes there's somebody who's not supposed to be here,
We just make awkward eye contact for like a second and a half.
and then he swings at you. Ah, get out of the kitchen!
You get out of the kitchen!
Does an 11 hit?
No, I duck underneath it, and it's what's he hitting, swinging at me
It's
with?
a sword. Great
All
sword.
right, it slams into the cabinet.
Ugh. He's
You
like,
just ruined the boss's meal, you moron.
I'll have you roll deception. Actually, go ahead and roll deception.
Deception? Oh no, I'm just trying to be obtuse. I'm not trying to deceive anyone.
Oh, okay. Making sure. All right, so there's that.
No, Dreoli doesn't believe in actually like deceiving people in that way.
All right, I see. Let's see here. And you got these guys. This guy. There. And all right, moving on. It is now Zerazur's turn. Zerazur, there's a goblin who's sitting across the kitchen from you, and a goon just cooked through the door and was like, "Huh?" And he missed completely when trying to swing at Dreoli. So
I don't even know if they. I assume they noticed I came out.
yes, they noticed that a cat came out, but it's not the biggest concern they have right now.
That's good.
Although
Oh,
the
okay.
cat did just cause several issues.
Well, yeah. All right.
Did we miss the Gobbo's turn?
Oh, we did. I'm sorry. You're right. The
Tried to hit
Gobbo,
me with a spoon earlier.
the Gobbo is gonna step right over here and be like, "I can't believe you do that to me," and he swings at the cat. Does a 24 hit?
Would you
Yikes.
believe me if I said no?
No, I would not. He does 10 damage to you. As he swings
This is
at you
still with a spoon?
Yeah, he takes the spoon. This is 10 bludgeoning damage as he takes the metal spoon and goes, "Ah!"
Oh my gosh.
and beats the cat over the head with it. And the cat is
And the spoons the cat violently.
visibly upset. Obviously.
I feel like I recognize this weapon from a previous life.
Much smaller, less cold damage.
Previous iteration. Yeah. Previous iteration. All right. That is his turn. That's Zerazur. Anything else you want to do, Zerazur?
I haven't done anything.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Zerazur. Do what you're gonna do then.
Mm-hmm.
You can shocking grasp. You can.
Yep, shocking grasp.
All right. Roll.
Turn that spoon against him.
He hits you with the spoon, so you jump up and you touch the spoon. It zaps, and he does in fact take some damage. Roll the damage. And he clearly is not feeling pretty great from that. So, all right. It is Tristan's turn. Tristan steps over to here and swings at the goblin. just gonna roll 2d20. One of those will hit. Ironically, 7 is his modifier, so that works out. And he deals 10 damage as the goblin drops as he stabs it in the back, and it falls to the ground. All right, so that's what happens there. Dreoli, there's a guy sitting next to you. He just swung at you. What do you want to do?
I swing back at him, and I hope not to miss.
All right, swing it.
Pew, 25.
Barely hit.
9 damage. I don't get sneak attack, but I'm on drawing. No wonder it wasn't working.
Cool.
I will disengage with my bonus action and hop up on the hop up like over the tables and back here and kind of duck underneath the tables.
Roll
Not
acrobatics.
actually taking the not taking the hide action or anything, just taking cover.
All right, I'll say you get over the tables. That's fine.
Trip, stumble over a block of cheese, whatever.
Yeah, it's not really hard to jump on tables. Okay, Perrin. There's a goon in the room, and everything else is pretty much down. So what do you want to do?
I will shoot the goon.
You shoot that goon.
Ow.
That's rough, man. That's rough.
I'm gonna hunter's mark the goon and then shoot him
You
again.
hit him this time. That was rough. That was rough, man. All right, roll the damage. What you got for me?
Pow. 8 damage.
8
Wow.
damage.
We did it.
Whoa, whoa. Just chill here. All right. Deal 8 damage. That did not seem to feel very good to him, but again, he's still up. So, all right. Next up, is that your turn?
Yep.
All right, cool. Next turn. As Tristan is standing in a doorway, somebody enters the doorway. He does not look happy to see Tristan, but he also looks somewhat confused, and he decides now would be a good time to attack the thing that is standing there and making such a racket in the kitchen. He misses. That's awkward. The goon takes a few steps forward as well. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if he can get to Dreoli.
He probably can with 30 foot
Yeah.
speed. Yeah.
He runs over to Dreoli. He's like, "Why are you running?" And now he's got you in a corner, so he's pretty happy that you're over there. And does a 23 hits, and
A 23 does hit.
yeah, I kind of figured that, and does 11 damage. All right.
All right.
What else?
How's he looking, out of curiosity?
Barely bloodied.
Perfect.
All right, and actually, it wasn't that guy. All right, so cool. And moving on, Zero, it's your turn.
Still got the goon over there and the one right beside me.
Right. The one right beside you is down. Oh, you're talking about there's
This
one
guy.
guy here and then there's another guy over here.
There's another guy over there and this guy.
Yeah, you did see that guy.
Okay.
He looks like he's about to come through the door. He looks confused that you make eye contact with him, and he's confused that there's a cat looking at him when all of this ruckus is going on in the kitchen. Do you zap? Do you firebolt? Do you cat scratch? What do you do?
Let's see.
Cast fireball. Center it on yourself.
That's some hot cooking.
I assure you Dreoli would drop.
Oh yeah.
What's your game plan here?
I think I'm going to shocking grasp this guy.
All right, roll it. All right, 19 will hit, and you deal 12 damage. He's still up, but he ain't looking good. All right, is that your turn?
I'll also move over. Actually, I'm going to move under the table if that's allowed.
All right.
Ooh,
that's totally
I
allowed.
love it.
Yeah. We'll definitely allow you to move under the table. Moving on, it is now Tristan's turn. Tristan swings at the guy who's standing in front of him. He's thinking now might be a good time to start hitting things. Now is a good time to start hitting things. He deals 10 damage to the first guy, which is not a whole lot when you consider what was going on. And attacks again. That will miss, and at this point he's realizing now this is not a good place to be standing, and he decides to step. Well, actually, he's going to keep standing there because otherwise things are going to come in here and hurt his friends. So, all right, Dreoli.
All right. I attempt to stab this guy. Hopefully, I hit.
You do it.
21.
The 21 does hit.
And he also gets sneak attack, so another 6 damage, so 13 total.
He drops. I just. He falls to the ground.
Perrin, is Pass Without Trace by chance still up?
No, it is not.
I didn't think so. So then I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and take the hide action with my
Okay,
bonus.
Roll stealth.
19.
Okay, good to know. And Perrin. You see someone
Yeah.
standing in the doorway.
How many people would I think to be in there?
You definitely think there's more than one.
Interesting.
2 or 3, maybe?
2 or 3. Oh, well, in that case, you can just shoot them. I would like to Hunter's Mark the one standing in the doorway.
Okay, roll
Look at
to
this.
attack.
This is great order. Pow! Ah, bummer.
Well, that's unfortunate. Go ahead and roll again.
Pow!
That will also miss.
Yeah. Alright, well. I tried my hardest.
Indeed, you did. And indeed. Alright, you would move or anything? You stay there?
I will retreat into my pantry.
Okay, you retreat into the pantry. This is not gonna go well for our friend here. Alright, as Tristan is standing there, this guy tries to attack him. The 18 will hit. And deal 7 damage. So, poor Tristan's not looking great. Actually, he's still looking okay. He's not bloodied or anything, but he could be better. Weird is weakening their boss. That's the idea, right? All right, and as that's going on, ooh, what those trace. This guy's actually just gonna walk straight over here, and so is this guy. He's gonna walk straight over here, and now there's the only ones that they've seen so far. They saw a cat earlier, and they're like, "Wow, that's nothing to worry about." But this guy looks like something to worry about. So they both attack him.
That's the plan. We just leave him to die and walk away.
2d20s. The crits and the 14 both hit.
Oh no.
Dealing 20 damage. Now he's not looking great. Alright. And moving on. Next in the turn order is Eraser. You just watched Tristan get the snot beat out of him by these guys, who are slashing at him with swords, and he is not really well defended against them because all he has is a rapier. They have big clunky swords.
Where did Dreoli go?
He ran away. You didn't see where he went.
Okay.
Hiding.
You think he
They have
might be
big
in the
swords?
pantry. Yeah, they have big swords.
Tristan's not doing well.
Yeah, yep, that's what's going on here.
If he died, it would actually make it easier.
No, we need a tank.
Not if everyone's dead.
Oh, so you could just fireball?
Yeah.
Nice.
You could run out of the room and then cast Fireball. Blow up the kitchen.
I am going to cast. Move over here and cast Burning Hands.
Ah!
Actually, there,
Yeah,
so
there you
it
go.
only
You
hits
catch
those.
both of those guys. So did they need to make a save here? Or is this a weapon? Or is this
Dex
a
save.
spell attack? Okay, so 2d20. And what is the save?
Dex.
I mean, but what is the DC?
15.
15? Okay. They both fail.
Alright.
They're swinging at Tristan. You should never have made your way in here. And as they do that, they just get burned in the back. Oh, what is the... What was that? And they're on fire. So
I move back under the table.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you move back under the table. Would you like... Well, I'm not going to let you take the hide action, but they definitely saw you cast fire at them and then run away. So... That didn't go well for them.
Actually, when I was here. I don't see anyone through the door, right?
Correct. You didn't see anyone through the door that time. All right. It's Tristan's turn. Tristan wants to be alive. Tristan wants to live. So what does Tristan do? Tristan casts Cure Wounds on himself.
Good call, my friend.
Heals for 11. It's not a whole lot, but it's something. He is then gonna risk it for the biscuit, and this is evil. He's gonna run through here. Perrin, can he go through your square?
Sure.
All right. He provokes from 3. We'll see if he actually makes it. So, 2 of them hit. Dealing 14 damage. He's up.
Barely.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. This is not going very well. Maybe we should leave and come back. I don't know what to do at this point.
We finish off what we have here, and then, yeah, I think we get back into the caves.
All right. That sounds reasonable. Let's do it. Gotta make some adjustments here. All right. Oh, nope. Sorry. That was wrong time. All right. Dreoli.
All right. While they're focused on him, I then poke my head around the corner, and oh my word, there's a lot of people. All right. If I'm being sneaky, I probably don't have time to check to see if any are damaged. So I guess my best shot. Would you say that my best shot is at this guy or this guy from around the corner?
You know, it doesn't really matter at this point. You'll be able to hit any of them from the corner there.
Okay, so I peek around the corner. I'm just gonna go for the closest guy up at the top and
Okay.
shoot at him.
Sounds good.
I am gonna cast Hunter's Mark on him. And then... Oh, wait. That doesn't work at all, because my bow is still over here. Well, in that case, so that
You throw a
was
dagger.
1, 2, 3, 4...
I technically have a short bow on me if you want to yoink that.
You will also not be able to end your turn in that square, just so you know.
Yeah, I realize that. So in that case, I will dive out of here, go 1, 2, 3, 4, pick up my short bow, bonus action to disengage, not casting Hunter's Mark. 5, 6, 7. Let me make sure. Yeah, and then I have to use my action to dash at that point just to get
Back over there.
just to get out of that square.
All right.
Well, that was rough.
Yes, indeed.
Forgot that I left my bow there. Oh well.
All right. And is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Perrin,
Yeah, Perrin.
you got a clear line of sight to 3 of them.
Oh, that's what I've always wanted in my life. So. I am going to attack the one that I have Hunter's marked. He shall be attacked. Does a 15 miss? Yeah, of
It
course.
misses.
Of course it does. Does a 17 hit?
The 17 will hit.
Yay! We did damage. We did it, team.
And you're attacking this one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So, that is 15 damage. However, my good friend, I would like to expend 2 runes to create a burst of holy light
Oh,
in
there
a
it
20-foot
is.
radius
Oh,
from the
he's-
target of the attack. All of those
Nice.
in the area
Oh,
must make a
man.
wisdom saving throw equal to
Yeah.
my spell save.
Yeah.
On a failed save, they take 4d8, half as much on success.
All right. They're each going to roll.
Excellent.
Wait, 20 feet centered on him?
Correct.
Oh, snap. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of spells. Extra spell save. Someone would. All right. All right. And what is the save?
The save is 13.
All right. 2 of them make. Let's see here. This-
So, the people who make, they take 8. The others take 16.
Okay. That's a good use of that. Absolutely. And then the others take 18, you said? Or
16.
16. Cool. That did stuff. That was very effective at doing stuff. Holy
And then-
cow.
I would like to try to close the pantry door.
I'll allow it. Close the pantry door.
Poor Zerzer.
Zerzer's still out there.
Well, Zer's hiding, you
To be
know?
fair, that definitely looked like it did not feel good. Zerzer, you're watching as an arrow flies from the pantry, hits one of them, and then just bursts into an explosion of light. And they all scream, and you hear screaming down the halls, and you hear screaming in the kitchen as all of these guys just.
Followed up with a fireball.
Ironically, the guy who got shot made. So, all right, and that leaves us with their turn. You close the door. They know where it came from. They also see. Are you under the table, Zerzer? Okay. At this point, a few things happen. This guy is gonna try to open the door. Are you trying to resist him opening the door, Perry?
Yep.
Roll athletics.
Oh, my greatest skill.
I sense sarcasm.
I believe in you.
All right. Let's see how he does. He fails.
Ah,
Oh my gosh, he does not open the door. It's like,
And now he's blocking it. Amazing.
oh my goodness. Carl, we've talked about this. Seriously, this is embarrassing. He's like, I know, I'm sorry, but like, it must be a mental thing. I know I'm strong enough to open this thing. And he's like, I guess the guy on the other side is a lot stronger than he looks. This guy steps over here. This guy steps over here. They're all getting in a very small area. And then Zerzer, I'm done with that. Zerzer, at this point you see somebody walk in that you've seen before. Malkin steps through the kitchen door, says, "What is happening in my kitchen?" He looks around, and he sees everybody trying to open the pantry door.
Fireball and jump out the window.
Excuse me, what is going on here? And that's all he has time for before it is Zerzur's turn. Zerzur, you watch Malkin walk in.
Yep. I was counting squares.
Okay.
I moved to this corner. I'm safe over here. Fireball.
All right.
My hero.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Those are deck safe buys.
Right. I think.
I'm stepping out just to see how many he's actually hitting.
All right. That.
Don't step out, you will get hit.
No, I needed to be able to see
Oh.
this.
All right. It's gonna be pretty wild. What do they need? What kind of save do they need to make?
Dex.
All right. Okay.
DC is a 15.
All right. DC is a 15. Okay.
Those were some decent rolls they
Those
got.
were some decent rolls. And the save was 16, you said, or 15?
15.
Okay. All right. So, all right. I have. Okay. 1 failure. Everybody else makes.
That's sad.
Well, yeah, that's the way it goes sometimes.
Yeah.
Dang, these guys have a +3 strength and a +2 dex.
Some of them have a +2. I mean, one of them has a +2 dex. Let me put it that way.
Oh, I thought these were all the same thing. Never mind.
Yeah. All right. Roll the damage for me. Let me know what you get.
It's 28.
Oh, 20. Oh, that's the damage. I didn't see it. Okay, cool. This guy straight up drops. This guy drops. This guy drops. And
Even taking 14.
even only taking 14. Yes, that is correct. They were all pretty damaged from your friend Perrin blasting them with holy light.
I guess it's good.
Yes, it is. It's a good thing. All right, those other 2 guys don't look great. And then you notice that Malkin does not seem to enjoy that. Malkin gets burned by fire, and when that happens, you watch as Tristan visibly jumps, and his skin seems to be singed.
Oh.
Yeah, he's...
Quick.
I don't see that.
No, you don't.
Well,
People
one
inside,
other-
you hear a boom outside, and you see Tristan visibly react, and now he's on fire.
One other question. Fireball also ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
The kitchen
Is
is
there
on fire.
alcohol or flour or anything in the kitchen?
Sir, what?
Maybe a big vat of grease?
So the oven is just on fire. There's flames coming straight out of the oven. The tables are on fire. The plates and everything are also on fire. Most of the utensils are on fire. The corpses are on fire. Pretty much the whole room is seemingly on fire. There's lots of smoke in here. This is not looking good for poor Malkin, or for anybody else in the room, for that matter. All right.
Smoke makes it easier for you to hide, Zerzur. Run and jump out the window. Be free.
All right.
I come in, go back under the table.
All right, makes sense. It is now our paladin friend's turn, and our paladin friend, realizing, kind of putting some things together, looks over at Dreoli, and he puts his hand on your chest as holy light emanates from his hand, and you receive 25 points of healing.
What was that for? You're the one that just got hurt. You look like you need it more.
But if I heal myself, I don't know if the guy out there is going to heal.
You have a good point. Then I appreciate your help.
Indeed. If this is the last time I see you, then it's been a pleasure working with you. And with that, he is going to take a step out here.
Oh.
Yeah. And he puts down his weapon and looks. You see him look intently across the room. Excuse me. Are you looking for me? And that's all he says. Pass turn. Dreoli, what do you do?
I draw my bow. I guess I'll... Perrin, do you let me pass you?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll step out here. You said everything's on fire. Huh. So this guy is right here.
Yeah, they both look pretty hurt.
I'll take the disengage bonus action.
Okay.
I'm trying to see how the best way to do this is. I guess from in here, I can't really see that guy. Oh, but I can see that guy. So I see they're out there, I go, nope, jump back in, and then I shoot at this guy that I'm pinging right now.
Alright. Shoot him.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, I'm glad you closed the door, Perrin, because that would have ended poorly for y'all in the fireball situation.
14
Mhm.
to hit. Okay, yeah. It misses as the smoke gets in my eyes.
Alright.
That's it.
Because of the situation where everything is on fire, I'm going to begin counting the kitchen as difficult terrain.
Reasonable.
Alright. Perrin. There's a guy sitting right next to you outside the door who looks like he could drop if you threw a pin at him.
Oh. In that case, I throw a pin at him. Just kidding. I will rapier attack him.
Okay. Roll to attack.
Pow. Hiya.
Alright. 23 will hit. Roll damage.
Hiya.
Oh, he didn't drop. Wow, that's weird. I thought you would do more than minimum damage. Sorry.
Did you not-
to?
Do you not use bonus action to shift your hunter's mark onto him?
Hey, man. I thought a pin was gonna do it.
You know, honestly, I'll just let you have that one. We'll say you had Hunter's Mark on him. Unless you want to use it on the next guy. Totally up to you.
Nah, it's cool.
Yeah, he
Aha!
drops. Good job. You dropped him.
We
Oh,
did
man.
it, team.
Alright. And
What's this big buffalo-looking dude?
that's that's the goon. He's not looking good either.
In that case, I will... is this like a table, burning table thing? Or
No.
can I walk on it?
Jace, what is that actually?
Sorry, let me step out.
It's that
What
thing right there.
Oh, it's just a barrel.
Oh, it's a barrel. Okay, yeah, you can see it with the
barrel.
barrel.
Oh, okay. Sweet. And I'll attack this guy.
Alright. You rapier. Attack him.
Hey,
21 hits. Roll damage. You do mid damage. Good job. Oh, you do more than mid damage. You knock him out. He drops to the
Yay!
ground. All right. Now it seems like things are starting to come together. Things were not looking good for y'all a moment ago. And is that your turn?
Yes.
All right. Next turn. Malkin takes a few steps forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. The bane of my existence. Sir Tristan, what brings you into my abode? And you notice he's got some trepidation. He's not drawn a weapon or anything, but he is standing right next to you, Perrin, and he smells terrible. He says, "Did you bring me here? Did you bring your friends here so that I could torture them?" And he reaches out, and you'll notice that he sends fire from his hands. Perrin, he's going to try to hit you with fire.
This hurts.
Yes. Does a crit hit?
Oh no.
Yeah. Let's see. He deals... I'm not even gonna read that. He deals 8 damage to you in fire. Well, if you brought me here to torture your friends... Huh. That did significantly less than I expected. Regardless. And that's where he ends his turn. Zerazar, what do you do? By the way, he looks like he's barely up.
Which one?
Yes.
That's what I thought. I step over to here.
Okay. Lightning bolt.
That would be a really weird tactic. Would they both get damaged twice?
I don't even know, man. I don't know.
That's
Good question.
funny.
It could have some weird. This is Lamortia after all. You could end up like combining them again, and just this whole thing gets wacky.
I don't have mace spell slots left, so I'm not gonna do that.
But you could if you wanted to.
I'll just attempt to knock them out.
All right. Attempt to knock him out.
Firebolt.
Firebolt. Roll it.
Malcolm.
I shall deal non-lethal damage to you with my literal ball of fire from my hand.
We'll see how
I
it
could
goes.
do a different one.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see how it goes. It's up to you. I think that's probably your best bet, honestly. You hit. 3. You do not knock him out. It's like we're getting the impression. Is this
That's a
kitchen
terrible
preventing
roll.
us from using fire correctly? What's going on? At this point, Malkin is kind of
Also, I
having a
did
hard time
realize I am
breathing through the
standing under
smoke.
a
and
burning table.
He's like, he couldn't tell if the fire came from you or from something that was on fire, so he's not entirely sure why he's burning, but he is in fact burning. Is that your turn?
Yes.
All right, now it is Tristan's turn. Tristan takes a step forward, and he says, I noticed you didn't take any aggressive action towards me. I think I know why. And he then punches Malkin in the face. We'll see how that goes. I think he's... Yeah, alright, we'll just do that. He hits, and he deals a damage. They both wince in pain. Ah, I see. I see that you feel my pain, and I feel yours. We are connected. Dreoli!
All right. Again, I have my bow drawn. I'll step out here just to see what I see. All right. I was tempted to just come and like surprise crit him, and then deal damage to both of them, but I don't think I'll quite do that. I'll wait to see if him getting damaged hurts the other guy. Anyways, I'll shoot at this guy again.
Okay. You shoot
Come
him again.
on.
Roll to attack.
Nope.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen, buddy. Sorry.
Nothing I can do about it.
Alright.
I'll step back here and hide.
Perrin. Your turn.
Haha. I
22
kind of want Tristan to finish things.
Fair enough.
So,
he has no weapon in his hand, so you see how that
Oh.
goes.
Alright, whatever. I can do it.
There is another guy standing right out here.
Oh, there is a guy there.
Yeah.
I would like to Hunter's Mark and then longbow at him.
Cool, do it.
Hi. Yeah.
Nope. Nope. That's
Alright,
rough.
well,
These rolls, though. Alright,
well,
you ready?
It's because you talked about Saren earlier today.
You're right, I did. Alright. The henchman runs in and actually starts trying to swing at Perrin. Perrin does a 7 hit. No, it doesn't. Then Malkin looks at Tristan. Well, I suppose you found out my secret, then, haven't you? You ruin all of the fun you always have. But then again, I suppose you don't remember those days, do you? Tristan looks very visibly confused and concerned. So Malkin then turns around and tries to, again, do bad things to Perrin. And this time he pulls out his staff, points it at you, and you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Yeah, that is your favorite, so.
No, it's
Luckily-
not.
It's not?
Nah, it's just
Dexterity
fine.
is probably your favorite, but
It's just fine.
oh, so unfortunate. This time you definitely feel some things as your brain begins to be filled with voices. First things first, you take that much psychic damage,
Perfect.
and you are you're frightened.
Like the status condition,
Yes,
or
the
like
status
you're
condition.
just frightened.
No, you have the
Okay.
status condition as you are frightened as these voices begin to crowd around you and you feel the darkness creeping back in and it's freaking you out and you hate it.
I say,
Very convincing. Zerazer.
Oh, it didn't work last time. Maybe it'll work this time.
Lightning bolt.
Firebolt.
Firebolt. Rolling to attack. That'll hit. Roll damage. That'll hit. Both of them. Ah! Ah! Oh, that burns. And they're both barely, I mean, just like, it looks like they could drop at any moment, but they are staring each other down. And,
I want to see them knock each other out.
you want to see them knock each other out?
Yeah, like one of them punches the other, they both go down.
For Parrot, he is the source of your fear right there. What? What'd you say? Sorry. Zerazer?
I want to, like one of them punches the other and they both go down or
Yeah,
something. That'd
yeah,
be
yeah.
funny.
All right. It is, well, you might get to see that. This Tristan goes, enough of this, and he tries to tackle Malkin to the ground. And as he does, he picks up his rapier and goes to attack him. He rolls to attack him. He will hit. And as he stabs into Malkin, you see Malkin just, his eyes get very scared for a moment, and then radiant light comes straight out of the rapier, and you realize exactly what is about to happen. As Tristan blasts him with uh, 19 radiant damage, and they both, there's a flash of light, and you notice they're already both on the floor. This time, though, the light is not just like his typical, like, radiant energy that comes out of his rapier, but rather there's a large, bright flash of light. As this explosion of light happens, I need you all to make a dex save, except for those who are in the pantry. But everybody else needs to make a dex save.
Question. Is this light so bright that I cannot see the source of my fear?
That is in fact true. You can no longer see the
Okay.
source of your fear.
Nice.
Alright, Zerazer, you make. Perrin, you make. I guess that's everybody. So, you're not blinded as the light, however, as you take a moment to look away from the light, when you look back, you see, you do not see Malkin on the ground. Instead, you just see Tristan lying there, unconscious, very, very not looking good. And that is that turn. It's Dreoli's turn. They're still got to deal with, so.
Well, I heard all that out there, so I poke my head back out around. I see this guy, so I guess just immediately I'll shoot at him.
Okay.
Does he see me since I took the hide action last turn, or was I hidden?
he didn't. He one was not focused on you, and two was not looking for you. So we'll say that you have surprise.
All right. Well, probably not surprised,
No,
but
it's not surprise, but you get the
yeah,
idea. You have advantage. Go for it.
17 damage.
17 damage. He's hurt.
I attempt to pin him to the wall. Okay, well that didn't quite do what I was wanting, but that's all right. And I look around. I notice Malkin's gone.
The whole place
I
is on
duck
fire
back.
too.
Yep, and I duck back into there and hide again.
Okay.
23.
23. Perrin. The guy in front of you does not look to be doing very well.
I tell him that he should run. And then I cast Goodberry and try to help my friend.
Okay.
Or, actually, wait a second. I happen to be overpowered. So, I have... there's something about Cure Wounds. I'm just trying to figure out how many runes it takes. Yeah, 1 rune, easy, got it. Cure Wounds. How many cool Ds is that?
It depends on what level you're using it at.
It's just level 1. You know, he's not that good of a
D8
friend.
Plus your, whatever your spell use modifier is. I think it's specified in your class.
Yeah, Wisdom.
Wisdom makes sense.
Plus 2. Pow, heal for 9.
Heals for 9. As the light emanates from you, he does seem to heal, but it doesn't seem to do as much as you were expecting it to do. And he opens his eyes, and this guy behind you is now very confused, because he's realizing, I don't know why I'm... You see him kind of be like, what am I doing here? Like, how did I get here? He's looking around at himself. He's looking around the room. He realizes it's on fire. He storms out of the room and leaves.
Nice. Oh, so he provokes? I'm just kidding. I want to attack him.
Okay. We can end turn order now. Tell me what you guys do.
I'll step out of the closet again. Ugh. I appreciate you guys cleaning things up back there.
Under the burning table.
Yeah, that's probably a decision.
I suggest we get out of the burning area, and I point to either back into the pantry or further into the hallway.
The other goon in here seemed to realize that, you know, he might have been under a spell or some sorts, and he didn't fight, he just ran, so I think we'd be safe trying to find, you know, some sort of first aid in this castle.
Good point. Sam, it's safe, let's go. And I start running this way if ever, or
Sam
unless,
it's
I mean...
safe. He takes a step outside. The room is very on fire right now. Your ideas of safe are very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Bring the child to the burning room.
Perrin, which way?
I go this way where, you know, the people came from.
Okay.
Okay. You take a step
I'll
outside.
follow you.
And Sam's gonna follow you. So, you're
Alright.
just gonna leave.
And I follow them.
Are you gonna leave Tristan in the burning room by himself?
I assumed
you picked him up.
Okay. Yeah. He seems barely conscious, but he's like.
Okay. I help him. I help drag him out over here.
All right.
As best I can. Hey, you're safe. Come on. Well, safe-ish. Good job. You did it. You beat your rival. Good for you.
I have a feeling this isn't over.
Well, I have a feeling that you need to feel better, so let's go.
I suppose that's fair. Yes, let's see if we can find some answers to what's been going on.
What happened to Malcolm?
I'm not sure. I figured
assume
that
the rest of
whatever
you
I
saw.
did was going to end his life and mine as well, but perhaps Paylor has been good to me this day and spared me.
It seems so. Well, perhaps you absorbed him or something. I don't know. His body wasn't in there, so.
No, it wasn't.
Do you recognize anything around here, or is this all new to you?
This is all very new to me.
Huh.
Although,
Oops.
it does feel like I've been here before, but it's
Huh.
hard to say.
Quite a nice place. It looks a little bit better than yours.
All right. Now that you guys are exploring, tell me what it is you're looking for, and tell me which rooms you go in and in what order.
I'm trying to find some sort of like medicine cabinet or equivalent. Just like bandages, stuff like that.
Okay. Roll investigate.
Oh boy, I'm good at that. Wink. Yeah.
All right. You do find, in fact, there is a medicine kit in one of in this room down here. It's actually the first room you check, and in doing so, you manage to stabilize your good friend Tristan over here, if that is what you're hoping to do.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
All right.
I am going to. I would probably want to go upstairs and see what all is up there. Preferably looking for either any portraits of Tristan, just to see like evidence of when any portraits or like journals showing kind of when he started existing, I guess.
Yeah.
Is what I would mainly be looking for. So I'd probably be going to the master bedroom.
About Tristan in this.
Not Tristan, sorry. About Malkin.
Cool.
Yeah, I want to see like portraits that were dated of when they were created, or journals that he has. Just anything that would give me a clue as to when he started existing.
All right. Roll investigate.
All right. 16.
Seems not bad. You look around for a little while, and you start to find journals of... At first, the writings seem kind of incoherent in some of the journals, but you do notice that as the time goes on, some of these writings get more and more coherent, and they seem to be the writings of someone who is just burning with anger. Talks about how... basically, I have overcome my evil. I have moved past it, but I cannot still forgive. I still have this rage against my enemy, and a rage against myself. You're not entirely sure what that means, but it seems to be indicating, and this is from, probably several decades ago. So for some time, Malkin seems to have existed, but you don't find any childhood memories. You don't find any memories of a mother or a father or anything like that, per se.
Interesting. While I'm in, I assume this is in the master bedroom?
Yes.
Okay, then while I'm in here, I just see if there's any, like, storage of his personal belongings, like money, nice weapons, etc.
Okay. So you're just looting, right?
Essentially, yeah, after I go read through those things.
All right. So, after while you're looting, you find some swords. You find actually several swords. Basic. You have some great swords, some long swords, things like that. A little bit of armor, but nothing, horribly special. You don't find any real relevant, like, magic items or anything like that. However, you, in your investigating, notice something very peculiar and a little familiar. You see a box. You've seen the box before. In Mordant.
This is strange.
Do you open the box?
Where might I have seen this before?
You saw it in Rudy's house.
Oh, the key to that. Was this the box that held the key to the?
Yes.
Then yeah, I just reach out and I open it.
You open it, and you see a very familiar green glow, as this key is emanating green light from the box. This, however, is a different-looking key.
How unusual. I take the key and I look at it, and then I start to head back down to the others to see what they're up to.
As you start to head back down, Dreoli, something very strange happens. You find yourself feeling somewhat connected to the key, and while you are walking down, you see flashes of images of Malkin, but Malkin doesn't seem to be Malkin, or at least he's not in a situation where Malkin would have been. You flash back to the scene where your parents died, and Malkin is standing there and murdering them. And after he murders them, he turns around and looks directly at you, and it's at this moment that you realize you don't look like you. You look like your brother.
Gasp.
I try my best to shake it off and just keep going downstairs, ignoring it.
The vision fades quickly. You seem to avoid it, but it still sticks with you. It's something very unusual, very strange.
And then as I step away and it starts to fade, I go back to that same spot where I just experienced with as a thought like comes to me, but it's probably just out of reach at this point.
Passes, yeah.
I continue going down the stairs.
All right, you go back down the stairs. Anybody else looking for anything? Zer, what are you doing?
I guess I'm following them.
Okay. Perrin, you've gone to look for medical stuff. Dreoli went to look for clues.
There wouldn't have to be a fire alarm in this building, would there?
No. There are buckets of water if you want to try to put out the fire.
I'm a cat.
You're a magical cat, though.
Oh my god.
I don't like water.
I
After
think you just something to pull or knock over.
Yeah.
after finding like the medical stuff, I would try to set out the fire or put out the fire.
All right, roll survival.
I don't have that pulled up.
Is there
I can help
anything interesting that I
I can help
can
you when I
look
get
for?
down.
Yeah.
No, that's bad.
Oh, that's a roll,
It's a bad roll.
but thankfully,
Zoinks.
that's also a roll.
Hey man, we're just doing a mediocre job, okay?
Let's say that the cat helps you. Roll with advantage because you have the help action. There.
Go for it.
Pow. Well, there you go.
Dear goodness.
Everything's gonna burn.
the house is seeming to burn, which is not good. It's not a good thing at all. At this point, you also are hearing things. You hear in this room right over here what seems to be the sound of people talking.
Jordan, well, I must say this is wonderful. I
Yeah,
I
you
really need to go to bed.
I'll fill you in on the rest of it later.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.
Alright. Then I draw my sword and I step up to the door and I knock.
The door is actually open.
Oh, okay. I knock on it kind of as I step through. My sword's not pointed up, but it's drawn. Excuse me. This is probably an awkward situation for everybody involved. Hello?
Hello? And there's two ladies sitting in the room. Each of them, one of them is standing up, the other one's sitting on a bed. They seem very confused right now. Who are you?
You don't know where you are, do you?
No,
Okay.
This is our home, but we don't remember anything from the last several days, I assume.
Yes, it seems that some form of an evil spirit, I suppose, entered and possessed this place and those in it. But
What nonsense do you speak of?
it seems we have managed to defeat the said evil spirit.
Evil spirits, really? It's absurd.
Well, then how do you
Regardless,
explain not knowing where you've been the last 2 days?
everything has a logical, scientific explanation.
I see. Evil spirit is more of just a euphemism I use. It seems that due to some likely experiment gone horribly wrong, there was a man whose personality split in himself into two separate bodies, one good, one evil, and that allowed then the telekinetic abilities of that person took over your mind.
That is quite something. Well, that is a much more scientific explanation. I am still a bit frazzled at the moment by everything that is going on. Who are you?
Introductions are great, but you said this is your house?
Yes. Why
Great.
are
The
you
kitchen's
in it?
on fire. Perhaps we should go deal with that first.
Get one
I
of the
step
servants
out.
to do it. I don't. And as you say
Servants
that,
are dead.
oh my. Oh, okay. And she runs out. Oh my. And runs down the hall and begins trying to deal with a fire. We'll say
As we're all dealing with the fire, I'll do the introductions
say
and
that the fire goes out at some point.
yeah. My name is Dreoli. I'm here with the vague agency. We were seeking to end the curse that seemed to be afflicting your household. So nice to meet you.
Blink, blink. None of those words mean anything to me, but
No, nor should they.
I suppose. Thank you.
Huh.
You see Tristan
good,
walk
well.
around the corner, and they both immediately recognize each other. Mother? Tristan! Oh, it's so good to see you. I haven't seen you in so long. Oh, you're so much older. How did you get so old? How long have I? What year is it? Tristan looks at her and realizes what's been happening. Mother, it's been over a decade since I've seen you. Really? But I feel like I saw you yesterday. You were so much younger. She touches his face, and nothing seems to make sense, and she's looking very confused. How did this happen? Tristan looks around and says, I'm not entirely sure, but it seems as though a version of myself, maybe something connected to me. I don't know a good scientific explanation for it, but it seems as though whatever it is gone for now. Won't hurt you.
I hand him the diary from upstairs that I took. I do not know, but perhaps this journal may be of use to you. I scanned through it, but it was meaningless, and I realized that they were not my words to read.
He opens it up and begins looking through it. And you said this was upstairs?
In the master bedroom, yes.
This is very strange. It's interesting because he describes so much of my life. So many details from my childhood. Yet it seems to be with so much animosity. And then you see it dawn on him. Oh my. Perhaps. Well, I'm afraid I may know what's going on here. You said you were looking for Ulbrich, right?
Yes.
Well, Ulbrich, I believe, had something to do with this. You see, he was a powerful entity, and I was in a moment of weakness. I thought perhaps, with all my anxiety and everything that was going on in the Mordia, perhaps if I separated myself from the evil that was within me, I could overcome what was going on. And perhaps that may be true, but it created a great evil which has laid waste to the Mordia, creating something far worse than I ever thought I would be able to do to help. Seems today, though, that you've helped me to overcome that. For that I'm very grateful. But Ulbrich is tied in with all of this. He was able to, with his great psionic ability, separate me and this evil iteration of myself. Appears this evil was all of the animosity, all of the corruption that had built up over my life. It had been used to create this empire of evil. I'm sorry that you had to get so mixed up in this, but perhaps it is one other effort in what can be brought to more answers on your journey, your mystery. And I will help in any way that I can, but I have a house to rebuild. Or a home, at least. A family to put back together, and lots of pieces to put together from what has happened over the last few decades. But, alas, I appreciate your efforts here today.
Well, if there are no more servants here, there's at least Rufus somewhere in those caves if you wanted to hire him.
Oh, I'm sure we can find servants. There are plenty of poor people in Lamordia.
That's fair. Well, for now, I think I will take one of the servants' bedrooms and rest. I'm exhausted.
That is fair. I understand that. Also, did you find anything else upstairs?
Think for a moment. There was something that was reminiscent of an item we found in Mordant. It was a glowing key in a box locked away. We found one, not an exact copy, but very similar in Mordant, so I felt it was connected in some way.
Yes. Maybe it has some connection. Perhaps the connection that is fed between Mordant and here that you discovered, which brought you here.
It is possible.
Well,
whatever it was, it's very interesting.
Indeed. It does seem, though, that Albric is the key to all of this, and unfortunately, whatever it is you're going to look for, it's going to have to be sought after facing him.
Well, I appreciate your help. You've done us a great service.
Indeed. Indeed. I don't know if I want to keep this place after everything that Malkin's done to it, but maybe even the worst of us can be brought back to light.
I just shake my head. No, if you abandon this place now, then even in death he's defeated you, has he not? The only way to truly stand up to the darker parts of your life are to overcome them. Rebuild this place, reclaim it as your own. Don't let your fear of the past determine your fate.
Fair enough. Well, we should probably heal our wounds and rest up. I'm exhausted, and I probably need a little bit of sleep, rest, and healing.
Hey Sam, can you talk yet?
Sam looks at you, shakes his head, and just looks down.
Well, that's too bad.
Alright. Well, that's where we're going to end for tonight. And that is where we're going to end things. We'll pick up next time. You guys will be coming from here and see where you guys go from here, and you're traversing through Lamordia.
Very good.
And I'm sorry it went a little long, but glad you
enjoyed it.
So glad it was good. But you have a wonderful night.